Well, welcome back to Transport Fever. We're at the middle tonight again. Uh, I made a little shunting exercise. Not making any money, but it is moving stuff from unnecessarily from one side of the station to the other. I got. I just wanted to put some different action into the station. We're gonna be bringing this station a little bit more alive, I think. Uh, and we're gonna allow a little bit of different interaction here. And we're going to take this station out to here and here. And we're going to put the HUD back up here. And see if this is one way we can't move more freight and drive more goods and things. We're going to have to move this station derivative over here, but that's okay. We got two main lines that come into here, and we have two lines that are open. So our new freight lines will have to cross over onto the passenger line, but that's okay. We can live with that. And we will still continue to have that main line go through, but we will possibly see if we can drive. Well, I'm not sure how I want to do this. Maybe we'll have additional stations on the sides of town. Maybe push growth between them, and we can have possibly the main line going all around and do that thing, and maybe we'll have kind of a interconnection between Hayward, Irvine, and Tulsa, because they really haven't grown that much. So why not? Why not? They just have a bus that goes here. I think we have a passenger. Yeah, we have passenger, right? Don't we? Yeah, we do. But all we really produce here is ore. So, and they want things. They want things. And we have the two passenger lines here. The hay passenger line, yeah. And if we take that, I'm gonna do some pre-work here. We'll put that into 2. I think we'll change that up like here. Put a track in here. We'll get a track. I was gonna get rid of that, but I didn't. Why is construction? I'll let them lead in like that. Yeah. That way we don't interrupt the main line. So yeah, that works good. That's just some pre-work. And if we go over here to Tulsa, Irvine, I don't know where we're at. We only have one station there. Maybe we have to figure that somehow. I don't know how to. Let's take a look. If we were to put a track here, can we put a platform there? Yes, we can. We put a passenger platform there. We'll go to tracks here. Just like that. Alright. Let's just do a pause so don't screw everything up. And we'll have to reconfigure some of that. We only need the one line. all we need. Tracks are way over here. I think we gotta put those in there. I don't know what I did there. Or there, or there. So let's put that there, that there, that there, that there, that there. Okay. Pardon me. So that'll set us up for that. And I think we're going to end up doing a little bit extra demolishing here. Not a whole lot that goes on there. We'll get a new bus line in there. We'll be fine. I hate doing the road in the middle of something, but we might have to do that. We've got buildings over there. That's fine. Let's find some passenger buildings. Oh, we don't go here for that. Oh, we could do a fancy building, couldn't we? Yes, we could. Ooh. Let's give them a little style here in Irvine. Be like, wow, what did we do to deserve this? And we'll be like, nothing. And we'll put the cargo on the other side. Yeah. These guys, I hate to, I don't want to, I'm not going to, I'd like to make that bigger, but I'm not going to destroy anything AI made there. If we have to expand, we'll do things here later. Let's come here and put a road. Yeah, that's okay. All things we just destroyed. There we go. We still have that road there. That's fantastic. And if we can keep this, not a big fan of having something like that, but it's better than having to get rid of the whole thing. Hey, what's going on? We are just doing some reconfiguration. Not, well, reconfiguration. We're going to run a cross-country freight line and then do a 3-city commuter line. So we want to bring some freight from down here, and we're gonna spread it into these 2 cities on a more regular basis. Because I'm not sure if you're familiar with this map, we've got a very large configuration here. Very large map. We've got a large main line that goes around. Actually, we have a, I call it a west or east main line, depending on which side of the map I'm on. And we've got plenty of freight going around now. I'm trying to effectively move the freight and get some of the lesser active cities growing. I don't know, trying to move the freight. There's a lot of freight at so many stations, and it's just not really going anywhere. I mean, it is, but it's not. But I experimented bringing some of this up to here. Last time we did the middle, I moved, built some bridges, new stations, redirected some traffic to the brickyards and to the steel mill. So we are working on that. And we have, well, I think we've got 2 big main lines, and they're powered by like 8 big boy freight trains going through there. So it's pretty good, pretty good. So we want to take, I'm going to take this line. We have a freight line and a passenger line. I think I'm going to be reconfiguring this station also because I don't want it, excuse me. This map, 3 years. I actually took a break from playing any games for about 2 years. So I think I started this one a while ago. I played it for a long time, and then you know, other things came up. So I came back to this and started this and two other maps. So you get bored with one, you can go to that. So let's do a configure here. We're still on pause. So we're gonna do that. I gotta look at what I'm doing too. I'm gonna bring passengers and freight on the back. I have like 14 billion, so I can do whatever I want. So that's handy. I think I gotta look at someone's. High-speed track upgrade. Track instructions. Well, in one of the games I have one of those flexible mods. Flexible track station mods. Okay. We're gonna bring this into here. We'll leave that other freight open for any other regional things. And that'll go into here. And this will be our so-called inner. We're going to call it the regional. We'll call it regional. Yeah, when we name it, we'll call it regional. I only have about 5,612.5 lines that aren't named, but most of them are. Okay, this is the other one, I think. We have the hay passenger line, so we're going to have to move that track also. Okay, let's do that. And I'm going to move this out a little bit too because I want to make that a little bit straighter. I don't know what's going on there. That looks weird, doesn't it? It's a fun game. If you like trains and all the transportation things, it's certainly fun. Even doing stuff with the trucks, buses, ships, planes, all that is good. Uh-oh, Rick is here. Rick's Canadian. We don't hold it against him most times. You know, we don't talk about it. It's okay. Rick, this is where the action is. You know that. You know that this is the place to be. to go all the way down here and get, and everything I put is with a catenary, because if I don't, then there's probably something that's not electric. But most of the big freight goes steam, and most of the passenger goes electric. But we are moving more freight through here again up here, so that's cool. I think we have a good track here. We don't have to. No. Okay, passenger. So we'll give each one of these stations on here a different vibe. And this one might get a lesser vibe, but that's okay. Do we want to place it? I think it's always important to place it in the middle. I don't know why, but I do. It's like, why wouldn't you? And we'll put some stuff on the end, make it look fancy. And then I have fancy bus stops. See, you always come in here and they try to steal my people, man. There are a lot of fancy bus stations, but this is the nice one. Well, they're all kind of nice. I don't know if I want to destroy everybody's house. We don't have to. I can do it another way and destroy more houses. Like doing this. We put that road in there, like such. We could just do that. I don't know, since bus. I don't know what that means. Bus off 2. We could do this one. Let's do 1980 glass. Let's do fancy. New medium? No. Loops above. I don't know. Pull outs. Don't know. So we do that, but we have to destroy everything else, I think. That's okay. They'll be happy when it's done. They'll be like, we are so happy. It's also important to put a smaller road into the bigger one like that. Bring you over here. We'll let AI build something in there. Yes, that's what we'll do. I don't even know what I'm doing now. Okay. Did this? Oh, this did pick up that. Yeah. It, as they say, inherited that stop. So that's good. That looks pretty good. Now we should probably end up connecting these other tracks again before later on I'll be like, why is... So, hanging with the bro, gaming. If you like this game, I think the person you should watch... I'm not really into... I don't like do technical anything. I just kind of enjoy it and build what I want. And try to play the game and know there's a game in there. I don't know if you've ever heard of Colonel Failure. He does fantastic Transport Fever and Transport Fever 2. content. That's basically, I think, really, it's only the guy, only person I can watch. Because otherwise, it gets too technical. I'm like, I don't really want to be too technical on this. Now I'm just verifying that these lines have come back, and they have. So I didn't totally screw something up. Okay, it's the path. You know, I should have. I was going to put a freight line in here too, wasn't I? Oh, we're going to come up with that freight line through here. That's going to replace that truck line. But it's actually going to go like this and tie in. And it's not necessarily made for everyone else, but maybe we can put it on the back side here. I think I will. I do like the kernel. Well, putting more tracks in here is fun. But every one of my junctions do have disaster areas in them. We'll let this go so we don't lose all of our billions. This would be the best place to bring it in here, actually. Well, let's just do that. There's no reason you can't cross over stuff. There's no rule. We could make it go over. What is that? Could make it go over. But there's no real natural height here, so let's just see what it looks like when we do it. If we make it look kind of I guess that probably does happen sometimes. I don't know. I do want it to go in like that, so it's going to go through this little, oh my god, through that little valley. And it'll kind of loop. This is not going to be an efficient route, I don't think. It could be. Okay, so what I have going on in here is I have this tiddler type thing, moving freight, moving bricks through here to there, just because I wanted to have that movement, just to make it look like there's just crazy stuff happening here. But we're going to bring material up from here and via truck, and we're going to, I think, deposit it here and here. I think eventually this truck stop here will start, that area will start putting stuff into here. Yeah, it is kind of cool. So where do we want to have our main line through here? I was thinking this middle line right here would be the main freight line. So if we want to just keep this little thing going here, we can. but we're going to see how this connects into there. And then when we bring the other track around, we'll bring it back into here so that we don't have to worry about ending it up. So it doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. Tracks go across things like that, I assume. So here we have this big loop. And we don't really have any, well, we made the fancy station there. So that was our fault. But we can go on the back. I'm going to do on the back of here a small freight station. Yes. And we're going to go and put this road. And that's not how you do that. There. I think we're going to have to kill those two roads just to do, well, yeah. We'll replace them. Just put that like that. And we've got two tracks, and I think that's all we need. Now we could, if we really wanted to. No, I don't want to do that. We're going to give them a new main connection, I guess. And that can kick on over to over here. As a country road. Oh my god. Not too concerned about if it's perfect at this point. It is to make sure that main connection stays there. Okay. So we will bring that our other freight line around to there. And it's always fun just to see. Once you, sometimes if you get it all, you get it connected up there like that, it'll be like, ah, well, oh no, we were gonna do something stupid too. No, so we can't do that. And that's the other passenger line. This is our other freight line. And it won't let me do that because of the road. Ooh, that's a fine looking road there. And it is nice when you're later in the game and you have like money, you don't even have to, in all games, right, when you can do what you want. Seem to have uplifted quite a bit there. This is okay. Since I'm doing some of this because you'll see at some point we'll get one of the big trains in here probably. Okay. And if we can have our station at least look like it can handle that, then we'll do that. Platform. Right. And this is that. The other, I guess you call it series, is I'm doing a tropical one, tropical island kind of thing. And it's on mostly based like maybe 50, like, no, it's probably in the 80s now. European, British equipment and stuff like that. So, yeah. And the routes can get, they can get complicated. Sometimes it's not necessarily a game of the faint of heart. Just bringing this stuff back because then you get a nice connection. Okay, where's our freight line that we want to do? It's in the middle. No, I could change this all out now, but I'm not gonna. We'll give it that. And this is gonna go there. And this will be part of our new interregional thing. That was probably a bad idea. And if we can splice those together, why not? The freight, no, I guess it does. We'll do it here, but it's not going to stay together. Freight's going to have to go like this. I'm going to put this. I guess we're going to have a tunnel there. That's okay. All right, and then here's our new regional passenger line. And we want people to take that line because it's supposed to be just a little bit shorter. But we can't cut through the logging camp. They don't want that. There. Come on. All right. Does it make sense? And would someone do that? That's our commuter lines, right? Then we have our regional freight, and our big freight lines are bringing other stuff in to us. That's the way I look at it. Now, we didn't really do it. Oh, yeah, we did. We did make thoughts about this, didn't we? Because we started here first. So we will peel off here. Too much curvature? Why? We want that nice, gentle line, right? Now, you probably could We have 11 lines on here, but I'm going to add another one. That's okay. It's just this line, this stuff through here is just one big straight line, so I don't think we need to do anything too fancy. We should make this all one type of bridge. Start dragging it the wrong way. Ooh. You know, it doesn't seem like it's a long way, but it is. It's a long way. I just have to see what's going on over here. Okay. Sorry, people. Oh, yeah, we're gonna leave that bump there because we've got some passing lines there, so that is why that's there. I had to remember. This has been, configuration of this has been changed many times, as you can well imagine. Alright, now we have some freight connected, and then we have some passenger lines connected. Sorry about the rapid movements there, apologize. And this could be we'll make this a terminus for our additional freight line. And we can just put that right down here. Yes, we can. And it connects to all those things if we wanted to, so I guess that's good. Somebody didn't clean up old track. I did kind of want to loop, didn't I? It's gonna come out here and then go back. I'm okay with that for right now. Oh yeah, this is, I mean, it's obviously different than, these kinds of games are significantly different than other types of games, right? You're creating something and making your own little adventures. There. So that is all connected. We don't have a return line here. I was going to do loop, but I probably will. But I don't know where I would, why I would do that. Yeah, why don't we do it? Not really going to be a loop, it's going to be kind of a high-speed return line, I guess. Is that all a tunnel? I don't want that to all be a tunnel. That's... And then sometimes you have to... I think we'll have to change some of the traffic. Yeah, well, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I am not long for the world either. This might be a short one. I got to get up early in the morning too, so just like to chill out with this a little bit sometimes. Well, quite a bit actually. That's not. I hope to see you around again. That'll work. But I don't want a tunnel. Well, that's because that's going immediately down. Didn't notice that. Have to do a little landscaping. There. I guess I'm going to have to come back a little further. Nope, that's not working either. And that we should get our approach. Without a tunnel. Very good. Very good. Now we're gonna have to make some routes. So, is it gonna be from here? Or here? Maybe we'll take stuff back to here. I don't know. Okay, let's start with new line. And we're gonna make you yellow. And then you're gonna come here. Irvine Annex. Why can't I go into Irvine Annex? Tulsa. Why? Ah. Interesting. Well, somehow I screwed that up. Track. So you are here. Ah. Just for the sake of expedience here, I will do it like that. That'll work. Line 44, just remember that. Do, do, do. So we're in Tulsa. Does that need to be a double slip there? Yes. Manage line. So it should work now. We have to add the station. Yes. And that goes in. Perfect. So that's going to be the regional freight. Call it the Tulsa regional freight. I don't know. And then we're going to make a Hayward shuttle. We're going to color that a different color too because I don't like that. All right. Hey, shuttle. If we need to do something else, we'll do something else. We have a train that can go out here. And a train that can go out here. So, but I'm going to put a thing here. That's a bridge. That's nothing. That's what we want. Do 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 do. Let's put that right there. I'll put some track out of there. Perfect. And does that need a double slip? Yes, it does. I think we have a double slip there, yes. Okay. Fantastic. So we will do that. We will make freight. We'll buy a train. Ooh. Shall we buy an electric? I rather like the New Haven variants for our freight line. We're gonna buy 2 of those. We're gonna buy 1. And right now we're gonna just put the NAFI cars on there. Just get going, and then we'll kind of figure out what we want to really move back and forth. 3, 4, 5, 6. Regional freight. Oh, unable to bypass missing. Oh, really? Okay, well, I don't really want to mess with that right now. Let's do CSX. Why not? That seems fun. We can for sure decide what regional thing we want to do. We'll keep that train because, well, we'll figure out the electricity thing later. And there we go. And then we need us. I will do the same thing for the little shuttle. A shuttle. Yep. And then we need a passenger train. Multiple units, electric. But we don't have electric in here, do we? No. Why not? What is our problem here? That's what the problem probably is. Configure. Can they get there from here? I think they're electric. Yeah, they are. I just did that for no reason. I think this part is the non-electric part. We have some tools here. That might work. All right, let's look what we can buy here. The Avia Liberty has 100. I don't know. I'm going to go Metroliner. Nope. We'll start with that and go from there. We didn't give the passenger line any sort of route yet. No, we didn't. And it's gonna need, yeah. New line, pastures. And then we can go back to Irvine. Yeah, and I hate your color. So we should probably call it the Irvine Regional Freight Line thing. We have to see, does it get into here? If our freight line got on here, then our other guy can get on. Yep. We don't see the line, so we can't assign it to their. Literally hate you. Why are you missing electric tracks? I know why. I think I know why. Nope, we didn't do that. Whoa. Blow me down. And I can't necessarily upgrade you. Alright. Oh, we're gonna sell you guys. Sell, yes. What do we have to do here? Destroy that, yeah. Depot? Yes. Nice to figure those things out sometimes. Okay. That fast is we use haul coal. 6,800? Wow. Alright, let's buy the Metroliner. Put that on that purple line. Pink, maybe? There we go. Alright. Has our freight train made it to anyone? Has he picked up? Oh, he's actually got freight. Yeah, he is cranking. Has our other one found anything to bring back? Probably not. No. But, oh, look, there's ore. We're gonna carry. Literally no reason to. I don't want to haul any more ore, to tell you the truth. Okay, so those are running. Passenger line. Hey, passenger, let's connect. Why? Oh, I'm not even gonna worry about it. It probably can't. It just has issues probably going through somewhere. I'm curious. I haven't seen one of our other trains. Where are you? Hialeah. Okay. You're coming to Tulsa. There you are. Get a shot of the big guy. So we spent like 69 million. So that's why I made that station bigger, because it's bigger. Right. Where are you? High Point. Cape Coral, you're way on the other side of the map. Huntington Beach. So you guys are all really far away. So we are bringing the Tulsa factory, and we're taking trucks up there. Where's our new freight service? We'll have to feed some stuff into there. And then our passenger line. Where did our passenger line go? That's our little shuttle. Oh, there it is. How you doing? 39 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. You're cranking. You're making lots of money. They really are kind of isolated over here, to tell you the truth. So the regional railroad connections should, I think, help in their development and growth. They probably don't want any of that stuff. Boop boop. Yeah, you never. How did you never get out of here? Oh, yeah, great. We have. How do we do that? Jeez. Wonder how long it would have been before I remembered that. Don't notice the hill there. Look at that. We got lots of bricks doing different things. Fantastic. Got the trucks over here. You got the steel mill rolling. Kind of. We've got a stone truck there. We should have an ore train coming. Should be a train somewhere. Where's our big train? Okay. Who are you waiting on? There we go. There's a lot of complexity in this thing now. Is it manageable? I don't know. But we have a lot of ore. Now we need more coal. Where's the coal going to? What are you doing with all the coal? Oh yeah, we're gonna need more train on there. We're probably completely overloaded here. Yeah, we just produce so much ore. It's insane. Stop. Manage vehicle edit. We're gonna add Should just add. All right. Let's see how that works. So I can do that. And then we can go to... I don't know if we have electric on there. How do you move this thing around? Always something. We can just do hopper cars, I think. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, should be a good... Some of those tracks need to be adjusted a little bit. But even then, that's not a big train. We could add more to that. How you floating in? It sounds pretty good. Huh. Did our people train make it anywhere up there yet? That's the hay passenger line. Line 4. $89 miles an hour. No, so. Might as well see what happens here and there you go. Yeah, this is kind of regionally cut off from the other part of the world in a way. Some of the people go in the same place and we might be cannibalizing that. But I guess that's something we'll decide at that time. No one wants to go on the other one. They will. Woohoo! So what we can do there, the hay passenger line. We're gonna get rid of Tulsa and Irvine. High Point Exchange. Yeah, it'll just be like that. It'll go from here. If you want to get in on Hayward, you just go all the way to High Point. And maybe we'll have it stop in Tulsa, but we have to fix that. But I think that's good. Not many massive things are broken, so we got good freight work going on. We'll make it. Ooh, look, you're bringing. See, now the little shuttle's bringing steel over. That's good, and we'll make that. Nice. I thought that'd be fun just to have a shuttle. All right, well, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If you've enjoyed it, smash the like, subscribe, all those things. Peace.